What's up, guys? So today in the garage, I'm gonna be adding a variable speed wiper switch to my 2020 RAV4 LE. Now the LEs came with the standard wiper switch that's just like, I think is like high, medium, and low, right? The variable one, as you can see, has this little knob. I'll include the part number in the description. This one actually came off of a hatchback Corolla, I think, but I'll include that part number and let's get to it. It's pretty straightforward, and let's get to it. So this is the one that it comes with. As you can see, it's just a off, intermediate, low, high. The one that we're installing is off, intermediate, low, high, but it also has this switch here that changes, kind of gives you 3 more speeds on it, right? The big thing to remember is when you're looking for the switch is to make sure that it has a rear one as well. That's why it's got to be like Corolla hatchback, because it's got a rear wiper blade. All right, so we're gonna start by removing this Phillips screw that's underneath here, okay? Next, I'm gonna put my key in accessory mode, okay, but not turn the car on. I'm gonna turn the steering wheel, and it's gonna give me access to those Phillips screws. Now there's one on this side and one on the other side. We're gonna remove both of them, okay? Now we've removed both sides, right? Both screws. The screws are gonna look like this. And so now we can take our key out. Remember, this is an LE, that's why it's got a key to it. And then you should be able to pry these pieces apart. Okay, so you see it's starting to come apart there. What I did was I actually grabbed the top piece and pulled up. And that was the easiest way to take it apart. And so now I'll go ahead and do both sides. All right, so I took my pry tool, I took my pry tool and I pushed kind of right here on this side, and that kind of helped release the plastic. The bottom plastic piece goes down. So what we need to do is access, let me see if I can show you guys, that this tab, right here, okay? We need to pry that tab open and then the switch will come out. Okay, so I have the steering wheel turn. It is this tab we're prying up to release the switch. So we're gonna pull up on that tab and it's gonna allow that switch to come out. Okay, so now that I've pulled that tab up, I was holding it. Now the switch simply just comes out. And you can tell that the connector is the same, and I will take this over and compare it with the other. As you can see, this is the one that just came out of the RAV. You want to make sure they're in the neutral position, so at the very top. Okay, same shape. The difference is it's got, the new one has the different settings. Now there are some that have an auto setting. In order for the auto setting to work, I believe you have to have the sensor on your windshield. And I don't know that that base model LEs are equipped with the module that actually controls that as well. So I don't think you could just replace the switch and add auto settings. Either way, I mean, I wouldn't use it on auto most of the time anyways. It's straight replacement. So I'm gonna go ahead, everything else is the same. As you can see, the plugs look the same, everything is about the same, which is perfect. And I'll go ahead and install a new one. So I take my new switch, slide it in, you'll hear it click, and we are good to go. Make sure it's in the neutral position. Now, we didn't remove any screws from here, so that's good. We just need to put our plastic pieces back together and screw everything back together. You can see I have clicked both panels in. Now I'm just going to go ahead and reinstall the 2 screws, one on this side and one on that side, and then one on the bottom, and this installation is done. All right, so I've got both screws from this front part installed. I've got the one underneath, and we should be good to go, guys. Let's see. If you can't turn your key, your steering wheel might be locked. That's okay. So let's try the wiper blades out. That works. System ready. Let's see. That changes intensity. Okay. go down one. There we go. Different speeds. Awesome. And then low and high. Perfect. Easy, guys. Super easy install. All right, guys. As you can tell, that was a really quick installation. It was pretty quick. I did it all within maybe 30 minutes, if that, and that's holding the camera and the fact that I dropped one of the screws and had to look for it inside. But all in all, I think the switch costs about 70, 80 bucks. So you can find them on LKQ. I'll include the part number in the description that I used. There might be a few other ones that might fit. Again, just mainly looked at the plug is the same and that it has the rear wiper blade option and that it doesn't have the auto option. I believe if you add it with the auto option, it's okay. Just when you said it's auto, nothing happens. Either way, guys, any questions, anything like that, comments, leave them below. And as usual, appreciate you guys watching.